Blast me to the mortal realms! It's time for the Mad Merlins review of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer, issue 59 by Hysh Partworks and Warhammer. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer review, and today we're on issue 59, which is, I think, one of my most exciting issues to get. It is the Grundstok Thunderers for our Karajon Overlord collection, so yeah, really cool. So we also learn about Chaos Worshippers and of course have a brand new battle plan, and we get the full kit in just the one issue, so these guys are pretty good, especially with the amount of guns they can take, so I can see this issue definitely being one to have sold out in places. They're a pretty useful unit to have on the battlefield, I think. And yeah, they just look really cool as well. So we'll take a look at that in just a sec. But before we do, don't forget to, of course, do all the usual, which is like the video if you are enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and of course, click all the links in the video description down below, including the Patreon page where I'm putting up more content now and giving you plenty of chance to view videos first hand. So yeah, I am planning to do some extra content starting this month, so stay tuned for news on that. But yeah, without further ado, let's dive into issue 59. So we've gone straight vertical here so we can have a look at the unboxing. So pull them out. So we got 3 frames full of Dwarden. I'll have a close look at those in just a sec. We have 5 32mm bases for them to go on. And of course we have our issues. So yeah, you got a rather cool looking Chaos Lord dude there. And yeah, there's our unit all painted up. So they carry around a lodestone. And yeah, they have a good variety of different guns, which is pretty cool. So yeah, $9.99 for a unit that I think is 45 quid? Or 35 possibly. So yeah, definitely worth doubling up on. So yeah, we'll have a look at that in just a sec. So first off, we'll zoom in and we'll take a look at our frames. So here's the first set of frames. It's the double set here. And so we have 1, 2, 3 bodies on here, and we have a wide selection of different guns. So we've got what looks like a steam flamer gun. We have a grenade launching gun with a spare grenade. We have their basic gun, which is their standard issue. So you got a slightly larger version of their basic gun there as well. And they all have a generator backpack. So these ones will be ideal if you want to kit bash some Scryer Acolytes. They'll be the perfect sort of style backpack for the globes and such. But yeah, really cool. So we have their awesome ornate masks there. There we go, looking really cool. Loads of extra components as well. So like I said, you're going to have guns left over, as you have plenty of extra weapons to choose from. So you got, I believe this is actually a double barrel version of their standard gun. So that's pretty cool. Got the bionic leg there for the unit champion. And yeah, they've got lovely ornate armor as well there. That's the double frame, and then we have our single frame here. So we got another sort of steam-like gun. And then we have a micro version of the organ gun, which is a multi-barreled death machine. Really cool. So we've got the other 2 torsos here. You got the front of the gun there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll find out all about these inside the actual issue, but yeah, looking really cool. I've been thinking of what colour scheme I'm going to paint these, and I think I'm going to paint these in my favourite barrack, which is Barrack Zom. I'm also going to be doing them in, luckily, all the colours for them are available in the collection. So if you would like to see me do a paint video for them in that colour scheme, using just the colours you get in the collection, please let me know in the comment section and I will work on that. But yeah, definitely something I'd like to do for the channel. Right, we'll zoom back out and we'll take a look at the actual issue. Alright, diving into issue 59. So our full contents for the list, for the issue, even the list, full contents list. So we have a Luminous History looking at the Realm of Light, Part 3. We also have the Fate of Chaos Worshippers in Perils 5. We have our Collect, Build, Paint and Play articles for the Grundstok Thunderers. And finally, Forged in War mission running the Gauntlet. So we start off with a Luminous History, and there's the most luminous boy himself, Mr. Teclis. So the tales of Hysh's history tell a great accomplishment and an unbridled arrogance. The forces that have raised its people to greatness are the same that have led to their near destruction. From the age of myth to the age of Sigmar, the lands have been racked with bloody wars against threats from within and without. So yeah, it's not been the most nicest of realms to live in, but I don't think any of the realms are quite nice to live in. For the most prestigious and beautiful of the realms, it's definitely not the best place to be about. So yeah, during the Age of Myth, the brothers awoke in the realm of Hysh. After many adventures, they met Sigmar and joined the Pantheon. Together, they clashed in the Gash, along with Tyrion and his old lover Alariel, and they decided to recreate the elven people. So they had to bound Slaanesh and withdraw the souls that he absorbed during the end times. So yes, so Spire 4 is during the Age of Chaos. Leaders of the Lumineth realm lords began to compete against themselves. Eventually, their arrogance led to the competition to open war. As Slaanesh's demons whispered to them, the Lumineth leaders began to unleash forbidden spells and powerful artifacts, leading to the scarring of Hysh and the near destruction of the Lumineth civilization. So yeah, didn't go very well. And then we have Darkness Descends. So, of course, this has the realm has attracted the attention of Nagash and has sent his Ossiarch Bone Reapers, among others, into the realm to try and claim the elven souls and spirits within. Next up, we have another article from Brother Moochard. So this is all about the fate of the Chaos Worshippers. So yeah, woe unto the wretched sinner who follows chaos. It matters not whether they sought it out or whether it hunted them. Neither does it matter whether they delight in or weep at the evil they cause to their fellow women and men. All are damned, and their lives and souls are forfeit. So yeah, whether you join chaos willingly or unwillingly, it's a death sentence, pretty much. So there are but few valiant servants of Sigmar whose blades cleanse the world of chaos. Mighty angels in golden armor descend from the sky on pillars of celestial light. At their arrival, the forces of chaos flee before them and are pursued and ran down to their deaths. Mighty angels? Yeah, that's just another way of saying Space Marines. So yeah, damnation. Doubly damned are the servants of the darkness. So not only are their souls lost for all eternity, but their one mortal life is given over to violence that will end in gruesome death. And then finally, judgment comes. The vile actions of the cursed chaos worshippers, all is damned. Those who profess pride in their pact with the darkness are rightfully cast into the fires. So yeah, another nice in-law article there, all about the forces of fight against the forces of chaos. So now we have our collect article for the Caradron Overlord. So trust in nothing and keep your powder dry. The Grundstok Thunderers. Grundstok Thunderers are elite armoured gunners who carry a variety of ingenious ranged weapons that fire at a terrifying arsenal of munitions. As key units within the Grundkorps, Grundstok Thunderers are hired to protect sky fleets from any hostiles on the land or in the air. So we have our Gunnery Sergeant origins there for where he comes from. Full gun rack. Grundstok Thunderers carry a huge variety of weaponry to war and have a gun for just about any situation. Single and double-barreled Aether shot rifles and Aether cannons shoot out condensed blasts of Aether, easily punching through heavy enemy armor. The Etheric Fumigator releases a fug of deadly gas, and the Deck Spewer releases a fan of shot across a wide area. So yeah. We also have traits for the unit, and then we can roll on the Caradron Overlord table to get the unit's name there as well. Next up, the build article. So we want to build each one at a time so we don't mix up components. So we're building our Sergeant. He comes with the double barrel Aether shot gun there and the bionic leg. You do have the choice of a regular leg if you want. And you've got 2 optional helmets there for the Sergeant. And we finish off with a little bit of extra backpack detail there. A little cyber raven. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Next up, we build the Grundstok guy with the Grundstok mortar. So you either got the Aether shotgun or the mortar, which fires at this giant warhead. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, he carries the lodestone on the back. So it's like a unit banner bearer type deal. Next, we got the Etheric Fumigator, which is like the flamer, but it's like it actually spews out gas, which is pretty cool. So he's got a unique backpack. Each backpack's slightly unique as well, which is pretty nice. Then we got the Deck Sweeper, which is the multi-barreled shot there. That's pretty cool. And finally then we have the Aether Cannon, which is a souped up version of the Aether rifles and fires out a large mass shot there as well. So one thing that would be a good idea to do is possibly leave the arms unattached so that you can reach the detail that will be hidden. Especially if you're going to be doing a different skyport which has a coloured armour as opposed to all over brass. So yeah, nice little kit nonetheless. I'm going to definitely enjoy building these guys. Haven't built many Caradron Overlords, but I've got that small collection now thanks to the magazine and the premium kit, so I'm looking forward to utilising them. So, on to our paint guide. We're painting in Barracknar, Skyport. But, as I said, if you want to see me paint them up in a different Skyport, I'm going to be doing Barrack Zon. Please let me know, and I will attempt to do that for you all. So, for this guide, though, we're starting with Runelord Brass. Then we're picking out certain sections. So, we've got the cloth, and we've got the gun on the cannon there. Gun shield with Barracknar Burgundy, Lead Belcher for armoured pads, the boots, and some of the details on the weapons, as well as the little cyber bird there. Dawnstone for the Honour Bearers Standard. Abaddon Black for the leather of the boots, as well as the cabling. Wraithbone for all the leather straps and gloves. Retributor Armour for some of the more ornate details. Auric Flesh for the warheads, Cantor Blue for any lenses and eyes on the masks, shading Barracknar details with Nuln Oil, as well as the Lead Belcher and the blue details, Agric Earthshade on all our Runelord Brass details, as well as the stone, then Royal Flesh Shade on the gold details, Aphelion Camo Shade on the green, and finally Skeleton Horde on all of the bone areas. Highlights then, Ogren Camo just to highlight the uppermost edges of the grenades. Stormhost Silver to highlight all our metal details, so the brass, the gold, and the silver. Slash Grey to highlight the Baraknar details. Teclis Blue to highlight lenses. And there we have our finished models, basing them using our standard basing guide from previous issues. So yeah, use the gallery here to make sure you've got all the right areas covered, and yeah, they look quite a nice little unit. So speaking of the unit itself, we have their War Scroll here. So movement 4, save 3+, bravery 7, 2 wounds each. So they come with the Aether Shot rifle as standard, but we've built them up with specific war gear options. So they have the Aether Shot rifle, the Aetheric Fumigator Deck Sweeper, Aether Cannon, and the Grundstok Mortar. So Sergeant is armed with an Aether Shot rifle. One has the Fumigator, one has the Deck Sweeper, one has the Aether Cannon, and one has the Mortar. And they all carry heavy gun butts for their melee weapons. So the champion adds 2 to the attack characteristics of his rifle, so it gives him 4 shots of his rifle. Standard bearer, 1 in every 5 can be an honor bearer carrying the stone. Choking Fog, so attacks the Aetheric Fumigator automatically hit. In addition, at the end of the combat phase, pick an enemy unit with 3 inches of this unit, armed with the Fumigator. If you do so, roll dice on 2+, suffers D3 mortal wounds. Explosive Shells, so the Mortar attacks are equal to the number of models in a target unit to a maximum of 5, so pretty potent. Suppressing Fire, each time the unit shoots, after all its attacks have been resolved, if every model in the unit shot and targeted the same unit, roll 2d6. Add to the roll the number of wounds caused by those attacks that were allocated to the enemy unit and not negated. If the score exceeds their bravery, it is suppressed. Until the start of your next hero phase, subtract 1 from hit rolls made by a unit that is suppressed. Units cannot be suppressed more than once at the same time. And then we got the Drill Bill, which is the little Cyber Raven. Each time the unit fights once, all of the attacks are resolved. If this unit has a gunnery sergeant, pick an enemy unit with 3 inches, roll dice on a 5+, and take a mortal wound. Pretty cool there. So we've got a couple of tutorials on the back. So one for Choking Fug. I think that's, is that Fug or Fog? It's meant to be. No, yeah, it's Choking Fug. That's weird. Okay. Choking Fug, Explosive Shells, and Suppressive Fire there. Right then, moving on to our battle plan for the issue. So we are forged in war, a mission, and running the gauntlet here. So we're still using 2 heroes and 4 troops for our forces. And we have 3 mats, order territory in the center here, and 2 sections of destruction territory there, with our scoring objectives down here. So yeah, the order has to try and run the gauntlet there. So for scoring points, 1 victory point for 1 objective, 1 for 2 or more, and 1 for more than the opponent. At the beginning of a fight phase, pick a friendly unit that is contesting an objective and within 3 inches of another of that friendly unit. Or then pick an enemy unit within 3 inches of that unit and they suffer D3 mortal wounds. So yeah. Now we got mustering for battle. So we got cunning plan and battle test here and the forces we're using. So Eve's gone for the Lord Imperator, Lord Knight Arcanum, and the Arc Revenant. Then we got Praetors, Vindictors, the Stormstrike Chariot, and the Grundstok Thunderers. And Ian here has taken the Killer Boss, Stormcaller Shaman, the Squig Herd, the Beast Skewer Killboys, the Manskewer Bolt Thrower, Manskewer Killboys, Beast Skewer Kill. These units are really confusing. And the Gut Rippers there as well. Finally then, before we look at the future issues, starting from issue 61, we get a bunch of new stuff. So we get the final unit for our Caradron Overlords, the Archanaut Admiral. We get the final unit for our units for our Stormcast. So Bastion Carphalos, the Vigilors, and the Stormdrake Guard. Really looking forward to those, and I'm hoping we do get some more paint guides for looking at the Iron Thanes Storm Host, as we haven't had a lot of Iron Thanes information. Then on the destruction side, we have, of course, Scraggot the Loon boss coming very soon. We get Scumdrek, the Beast boss. We get the new Ard Boys. We get the War boss in Mega Armor. The Old Underworld's Ard Boys band and the War Chanter, as well as that Giant. And for terrain, we get 2 Guardian Idols and another set of the ruins there. So, no surprise, issue 60 and 61 are the Giant. So, yeah, we also learn about Sky Fleets, how to use sub-assemblies, the Realm of Fire, and we begin our new campaign. So, I'll be doing a special extended issue focusing on both those issues at the same time, just so we can get that out of the way. But yeah, really cool. It is an old kit, but it is a really fun kit. Loads of options, and you'll have plenty of bits left over after you've finished as well. Alright, I'll bring everything back in. I'll give you my final thoughts on issue 59. And yeah, whatever will come next. So that was issue 59. Really fun little unit in the form of the Grundstok Thunderers there. Definitely one I'm looking forward to building and painting. As I said, I'm going to be doing Barak Zon to continue with my original unit of Thunderix Profiteers that I painted so long ago. Yeah, I'll also be painting the current, the new set of Thunderix Profiteers in the magazine colour scheme, just to, you know, practice and have a go at the classic Barak Nar scheme. But yeah, I do like the dark red and dark blue of Barak Zon. So they have blue fatigues and red armor, and they still have brass trim, but they have a little bit more gold than some of the Skyports, which is pretty cool. So I am looking forward to painting some more guys in that colour scheme. I haven't done, as I said, only done the Thunderix Profiteers before. So yeah, definitely looking forward to painting some more guys. I got pretty much everything from this magazine collection to do yet, so looking forward to that. So hopefully the new edition of Age of Sigmar will yeah, give me something quite interesting to look at for that unit, or that army even. But yeah, pretty good value, especially $9.99 for what's a £35 kit, I believe. Yeah, I think I might try hunting down a second issue just to bump these guys up to 10. But yeah, pretty cool guys nonetheless. Looking forward to definitely adding them to my casual army. Other than that, not a lot to say really. The issue, there's not a lot to reading content inside the issue, just about chaos cults and the background for the realm of light there as well. So yeah, that's all I can say really for this issue. Finally then, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to let me know if you'd like to see the Barak Zon paints guide in the comment section down below. Of course, it'll be using just the colours we get in the magazine, which is pretty lucky because we do get all the colours I think we need for that colour scheme in the magazine, which is very handy. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see that. And until next time, stay safe and happy hobbying. Goodbye.